All right, good morning, everybody. We are packing our things, headed over to Stonehenge and then over to Southampton. Getting on the cruise ship tomorrow, the Regal Princess, and we'll give you a quick tour of the room before we take off. We unpacked, and giving you a room tour wasn't super convenient just because of the size. So again, this was $800 US for us for the 4 nights, so about $200 a night. So quick view of the room. It is an older place. It's got some, what do you call it? Charm. Shabby chic. It's queen bed. The old style Victorian windows. There is no air conditioning, so if you come to England, just make sure if you want your room cool at night, you book something that's got AC. So it's got a little desk to work from. It does have a coffee pot or a water warmer so you can make some coffee in the morning. It does have a heater. Bathroom is not super large, but kind of reminds me of a cruise ship just for the fact that it's even got the same handles as the cruise ships do. But overall, the Brower House Hotel is a great location. It's super quiet here. You're about a 20-minute walk to Buckingham Palace from here, so you can do the hop on hop off, which is like a 5-minute walk from here. So yeah, we'll check in with you in a little bit and look forward to Stonehenge. Alright, so we made it to Stonehenge, and we got our appointment for 1 o'clock. It's 12:30, so we'll go up to the gate and figure out what we have to do to get to the monument. But here's the front of Stonehenge, or the entrance. Lots of puppies.
I might use the restroom real quick.
Okay.
So he said, certainly.
Hi there. Come on in, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Straight up there and on the left. Thank you.
So they were rearranged? Is that...
And then across the world, that would be hard. And then possibly the next thing, possibly yeah.
We can charge the car.
The reason they shower.
So do you think the people that lived in those houses had to bend down as much as we have to?
They were little. We're giant.
And then they have a gap. They have a gap. Nothing more, and then.
All right, let's go crawl through one.
Yeah.
Mom, come here. This one is kind of like a one that we saw already, but has another one. Look at me.
Not the same amenities that we have nowadays. The amenities are a little different. Yeah. Would we consider those vaulted ceilings now?
Yeah. Pay a lot of money for them.
Mom, look, I found a star. Yeah? I'm putting it
I mean, at least you were off the ground.
Yeah.
Kept you out of the elements.
Yeah.
And they're cool in here.
Yeah, they are very cool in here. And that was their fireplace. Where they stored their food.
I would think that they would put it like right there in the middle. So I just talked to one of the employees here, and where all those cars are coming in, people find a place to park and then walk across the roadway, and then all of this is public land. It's all free, so if you didn't want to come up to Stonehenge and pay the fee to come in, you could come up, hang out for the day. I guess this is a walking or jogging trail, but also shows sunrise and sunset directions. But looks like Stonehenge was not built by aliens, contrary to belief. It was built a long time ago, and some of it was used as a cemetery. So, yeah. And then these stones weren't in place the whole time. At some point, they were in different arrangements and then put into place. It is very peaceful out here. And you're saying those are ravens, or are we calling them ravens? Is that what you would call it, as a raven? It's not a crow.
Is it different? I think the ravens are bigger. I don't really know the difference. But everyone here calls them ravens.
Well, we made it to Stonehenge. Very quiet out here. It's weird because it's all like next to the farmland. You can see sheep and farmers, and there's an actual roadway behind us as well. So you can drive by and take a look and not necessarily pay. Or on the other side, they have private, or not private, but public lands that you could just walk by and take a view, but you can't get too close. But yeah, pretty cool. So the little nubs on the top held other rocks up there. Like that's how, I think that's how they put the rock on top, and that rock had a hole in it. Yeah, so I was thinking like the rock that they put on top had a hole to kind of like keep it from, like if the ground moved a little bit.
Yeah.
Looks like
Alright, 1, 2.
Is that like a cutout of a person?
Ja?
Oh no. So I think they got like concrete or something in that one rock. to stand it back up. That's what it looks like to me. Like if you come back over here
He's not finished.
and look, like right there, like that rock looks like it's been, like maybe it broke, and then they put some cement in there to hold it together. Okay, so we just walked around Stonehenge. What do you think?
It's super peaceful and way different than London, where there's a lot of stimulation, almost too much. So now we're in the English countryside with these green rolling hills and ancient rock formation and sheep and cattle, and it's really beautiful, and it's a different viewpoint of England for sure.
Yeah.
And, so I'm glad we came.
Yeah, it's definitely a place that we had on our bucket list to visit for sure. Kind of easy to get out to. You could walk if you wanted to walk. I think they said it's a little over a mile. We took the shuttle, but I'm glad we made it out here. I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to make it, but definitely a must stop, a must see if you're ever in the area. So, all right, we're going to make our way over to Southampton, probably grab some lunch, and then we'll check back in with you in a little bit. So like we were saying, you're out in the middle of the countryside, and this just proves how close you are when you got the sheep right here and Stonehenge right there. You're literally on like farmers' grounds. So definitely a different way to see the countryside in England. Hey everybody, we just made it back, or no, I shouldn't say back, but we made it to our room. And it's about an hour drive through the country. It was beautiful country. Like when you think of England and the English countryside, it was like, okay. I will say that the roads super narrow. Like
Glad we weren't driving.
Yeah, it was like I'm sure there was wider or highways or freeways to get to this area, but the way we came in a back way, a little bit of a shortcut. But man, we had to pull over sometimes and let people pass us, or we passed other people. But definitely a beautiful drive through the country, and we made it to the Leandro Hotel, which is like a mile or so from where the cruise ships come in.
And shout out to our driver,
Najib. Yeah,
amazing.
If you got any questions, you're traveling to London and you want a private driver, hit me down in the comments. I'll get you Najib's phone number. And
such a nice man. Great
guy, and very, very willing to work with you and get you where you need to go. So give you a quick tour of the room.
And a safe driver.
Yeah.
He didn't scare us.
Yeah.
We've had some drivers that are a little scary. Sorry.
No, it's fine. We'll give you a quick tour of the room before we unpack everything. It's got towels out here, so we probably need to bring the towels into the bathroom. Ironing board. It's one of the those rooms that you have to have your hotel key card in to get the lights or anything to work. TV, little workstation. Does have air conditioning, so we will have some air tonight. We have maybe like a corner room, because our room is shaped very odd, but yeah. Oh, there's a ship there. I don't know what ship that is. Maybe that's a Holland ship or something, but there is a cruise ship right there. But queen size bed, room's clean. Check out the bathroom. All right, where's the light switch? The light switch. Oh, it's on the outside. Tub, shower. Hey, everybody. Sink. All right, so we're gonna try and find some place to eat. We've only had, I think, a muffin today and some water, so we're gonna go find a place to eat, and we'll check back in with you in a little bit. Bye. All right, Trouble. It might be. Is that the front door?
There's loads of us, there's 22 of us.
Thank you. It's a little, got a little spice to it.
Yes. It's a lot of fruit. I mean, I haven't eaten all day, so.
No. Oh, our dinner last night wasn't, for me, wasn't a ton.
So, are these both dressings or?
That's the yogurt.
Oh yeah, but
No, it's not dressing.
because our salad doesn't have any dressing on it.
It's got like olive oil in it.
Oh, does it?
And I think that's like a spice. I think that's for the.
Oh, perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Look at
Meal
that.
for a king.
We haven't even gotten all our food yet. So at dinner we had that bread. That bread was awesome. We had salad, some soup, samosas, some rice, chicken, beef, and some lamb. You'll see it here in a second. All right, so we finished. Maybe not finished, but we did get our plate of food. And there's lamb, chicken, and beef with the rice. What'd you think?
Amazing. The homemade hummus and the how do you pronounce that bread?
I'm not sure.
The big
Yeah.
giant bread that you break off. Oh, incredible. So good. Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And then we got some
Baklava.
baklava.
The rice is good. The chicken, everything's just amazing.
Yeah, it's been a great dinner. We're gonna go somewhere else. Shannon got some saffron tea. I love saffron, but I didn't necessarily like that tea. Good dinner. We're gonna have our dessert and we'll get back with you. The little area that we're in definitely reminds me of New York with the little shops and the way the streets are and the houses like on top of the shops. So yeah, we can walk down and then walk back up. This way. I got it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Fire station right there. Fire station.
Pretty?
It's big. It's across the street. Now how the shops are all set up, it completely reminds me of New York. see there's like businesses on the inside of that.
Oh.
So we're walking back to the hotel, and I will say London, you could judge the streets a lot better. Here in Southampton in the St. Mary's borough or district or whatever you want to call it, a little bit tougher to judge the traffic if you're American. Again, we're looking both ways when we cross, but the way these streets are set up, it's hard to judge if you're gonna walk out in the traffic or not.
Well, I just got taken out by a bicycle and a bus.
Yeah. With the street lights in London, at least you could see on the other side where the green lights were for you to cross the street. So we're walking back up to the hotel now, and we'll check back in with the to close the day out. All right, so we made it back to the hotel.
Back to the hotel.
We started the morning off from our hotel in London. Got in our ride with Najib. Drove out to Stonehenge.
Mm-hmm. We were really sleepy afterwards.
Yeah, so
that walk it lulled us into like this really sleepy.
Yeah, the walk wasn't too bad. I mean, we walked 30 feet from the what do they call that?
The monument?
No, the building itself.
Oh.
The exhibit hall or whatever it was. Maybe it was a little bit further than 30 feet. We hopped on the bus, drove all the way out to Stonehenge itself. The walk was maybe a couple of blocks, maybe all the way around, quarter of a mile, maybe a third of a mile back to the bus. Wish we could have got a little closer. It looks like they, at some point, had it closer and then moved it back. I think they're trying to keep the grass from dying. They moved those ropes back and forth. But we got some cool pictures. Made our way out to Southampton. Great drive through the country. And then we made our way over to a Afghan restaurant.
Yeah, and it's funny because our driver, who we just loved, is Afghan. He's a refugee. And he was wonderful. He was just telling us all kinds of really interesting information. And then we just happened to pick this restaurant because they had kebabs. And it was an Afghanistan restaurant. It was the most delicious food I've had in forever. So that was a weird coincidence.
It was great food, and the price was really good. So if you're in that Southampton and the St. Mary's area, go to Cons. It's really good food for a really great price. You get a ton of food. Homemade hummus. And, we had to bring some of the food back because we just couldn't finish it all. But wanted to thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And tomorrow we get on the ship. So we'll see you tomorrow and follow along with the rest of our journey. Bye.